What is going on YouTube? Hitting back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as the S&P 500 if we have time. Hopefully this is better lighting than yesterday's episode, but really what I wanted to discuss in today's video was just going over what we mentioned yesterday. As you can see, below me, we talked about the emergency as to whether or not you own XRP and how the markets are reacting right now. We discussed about different ways of getting involved into the market to capitalize off these runs, and I want to continue from where we left off then. So definitely, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and let's jump into today's episode. So like I said, we're going to be talking about the S&P 500, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and obviously XRP. I don't think I can jump or discuss anything else but XRP really in today's video, because that's what everybody is so hyper focused on, especially here on today's channel. Now, obviously on the current coin market cap, you can see XRP is down 53% in 7 days and 20% in the past 24 days, which is just incredible. Nobody was anticipating this, and it is such an outlier from the way the rest of the markets are moving. Bitcoin, you can see, is only down about a percentage. Ethereum is down 2%. Most of these cryptocurrencies, Litecoin is barely even down a percentage at all. Most of the coins are really just don't know where to go. Most of them are just consolidating, acting as we've been, doing the technical analysis, except for XRP. And as we discussed in yesterday's video, the reasoning for this was based on, as you can see right here, the beginning of the end for a Ripple and XRP. Coinbase is now considering its options and maybe even dropping this from its exchange, which is just incredible. And as discussed, you can see right here that currently the fourth biggest cryptocurrency by value, according to the current coin market cap, and it's fighting for its life. As you know, the U.S. SEC is basically saying that it was illegally marketing it to retail customers, and there's now a huge lawsuit against the CEO of XRP, and this is incredible and this is huge, and it really just depicts as to what we can do as just traders and people that really are not nearly at that level. I mean, you can see the SEC charges Ripple with selling 1.3 billion in unregistered securities, and XRP loses 2 billion in market value. That's literally incredible. You can see it dropped all the way down to the fourth, which is insane, from I think it was the second or the third, which is incredible. Dropped all the way down, lost 2 billion in volume, and this is huge for the market. So what's interesting is in yesterday's video, we were really talking about how we could maybe capitalize off a run like this. Usually buy the dip, buy the bottom, anticipate a run to the upside. And that's kind of still where my head's at right now. I think a lot of people are getting ready to be buying in, especially considering they think it's a sale or something like that. And that's why I did pull up this article right here, which is definitely exactly what I mentioned in yesterday's video. And I think it's going to affect all of us. So obviously cryptocurrency XRP crashes to 23 cents. Buyers are now jumping in. This is exactly what I mentioned before, because we've seen these things happen in the past. So with XRP plummeting to the lowest level in weeks, not everyone is just selling this coin. A lot of people are actually buying into it, and that's very interesting. So you can see that the community acted very strongly, and I think people are noticing this dip, this massive surge to the downside, and people are getting nervous and selling off. But the smarter people that are acting, away from their emotions and not as nervous, are actually buying it up at the bottom. And this within itself is a huge opportunity to make money off of, and that's what I wanted to talk about. As you can see, XRP did hit its bottom, and yesterday when we were talking about this, it was down here, all the way down at 21 cents. And I said there's a very good chance this market is going to flip back to the upside, because all the FOMO investing and the dumping like this is going to cause the market to surge to the downside, but it's usually not where it's going to sit. And there's a good chance it's going to bounce off that bottom and slowly, float back to the upside. And that's pretty much what's happening now. I call it the ripple effect, as we are talking about XRP. But there's a good chance we're going to see it bottom off at the bottom and then start to reverse upwards. So boom, just like that, something along those lines. Maybe not as strong, but something like this. We could easily see the big bounce. And now that we've pretty much confirmed the bottom, as we have now, finally hit the oversold market, we're below on the MACD, the fact that we're finally in the oversold market on the daily does give us reasons and intentions to believe this is where we started the run, which is incredible. We started the run here. Now it looks like we bottomed off. There's a good chance people are going to see this as an opportunity to buy coin on a very, very, very low rate. Consider it, a holiday sale. Buy in at the bottom and then anticipate the rally back to the upside or a small bounce to the upside, maybe back to the moving average at 40 cents. To be buying in at 21 cents and to shoot all the way up to 36 cents or even 30 cents, making 9 cents on the dollar is a huge, huge, huge profit, especially when leverage trading. And I know a lot of people are discussing this and talking about this because this is a big opportunity. So definitely consider those options. Also, we do still have the giveaway that's going on. I did link it in the description down below for 200 USD. It's completely free to enter. Less than 7 days. We have 7 days, 1 week left in the giveaway. So definitely make sure to join it. Link in the description. You got to be in it to win it. And then moving on, we do have BitYard, which I also want to talk about. Obviously, with the short, you guys have to consider, well, how are you going to be buying in? How are you going to capitalize off this short? This is extremely risky, especially when emotions take over the market. We don't know for sure if this is the best opportunity to be buying in, but it's definitely more for those high risk traders, not necessarily the conservative or beginner traders, but consider your options. We did just pull all the way back down. We saw literally a 50% or 40% drop in price in less than 3 days, which is insane. And usually with that much force to the downside, it does hit a bottom and bounces off of that, anticipating a small run to the upside. You can see it right here. If you bought in at 21, it would recede all the way to 27. So you would be able to capitalize off this long to the upside. Well, how do you do that? We use something like BitYard. I've explained this before, and I'm going to talk about it again. You can use BitYard to buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create a market or limit order. You can create a stop loss, things of that nature. It is extremely easy to do. I did link BitYard in the description down below, so definitely make sure to check them out as well if you're interested in capitalizing off of this run. And it's not just XRP you can trade on. Tron, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic. We have EOS, DOT, Bitcoin. We have Bitcoin Cash. We have even more cryptocurrencies here. Not only that, can we do derivatives and spot trading on gold, the S&P 500. There are a ton of different opportunities to take advantage of. They even have a demo account, which is great too for you guys to make trades on and capitalize off of those. Extremely easy. Highly recommend checking them out. Let's say you weren't sure, or you want to take my advice or copy me, but you don't want to risk it. You can easily buy in, or if you wanted to, using the demo account, buy in at the bottom and test your skills. Leverage trade 100 times. Leverage trade 20 times. Capitalize off the run to the upside and see if you would have been profitable. If not, you learn from it and you move on. But otherwise, moving into these other cryptocurrencies, like I said, XRP seems to hit a bottom. So if I would be, a betting man, I would assume that there's a good chance it's going to see that rebound effect, which is slowly happening today. Wouldn't be surprised if today and tomorrow we see an even higher movement to the upside. But it's obviously risky. And for those that are conservative like me, I would just wait it out and see how the next couple of days are going to go, or move on to other cryptocurrencies and see if there's a better opportunity, as XRP might not be the one. There's too much pressure and heat and emotions into that one. Unless you're a high risk trader, then go for it. Otherwise, Bitcoin, this is really what I'm going to focus on over these other cryptocurrencies. It's mainly Bitcoin. That's my focus right now. I can clearly see that it's still hanging up at the top, and I'm waiting for this short, opportunity to happen. We've discussed this in the past. We've clearly seen last time we've hit resistance that it just trades sideways like this, and then it eventually moves back down to this bottom support. Notice that we're now at the high end. We've been trading slowly for quite a bit now. We're waiting to see some sort of consolidation, some sort of movement, either back up to the upside, hitting that $25,000 zone that we've talked about, or if it's going to see that reversal and the correction back down to the support closer to $20,000 or 25 that we've also talked about, closer to 19.5 or 20,500, just a correction to the downside. Looks to me like it's about a 60-40% chance that we're going to see that drop to the downside. Granted that we are, still trading at overbought levels on the daily, so there's a good chance we're going to see that reversal. And that's what we have to spend quite a bit of time focusing on. Same thing goes with Litecoin. It's just extremely, high up. It's overvalued. So I do think these coins are all going to see that switch. We're already seeing Ethereum drop. You can see it's breaking lower and lower and lower. Good chance it's going to fall to the moving average. And I think the same thing is going to apply itself with Bitcoin, that reversal. Obviously, for the S&P 500, which opened today at a high, this is nice to see that we're heading up to the upside. Just very interesting. We're setting all-time highs for the S&P 500, so we'll see if we can continue to keep that record going. I'm still fairly hesitant that we're due for a drop, so we'll see how it goes. But we did have a clear double bottom. I mean, this is great. We did have a double bottom that's extremely accurate, and you can see what a double bottom means by looking this up. It's exactly what was discussed. This is exactly what was mentioned. We had a clear double bottom, and that indicates a reversal to the upside. We breached the neckline, we shoot up higher. It's exactly what happened to the S&P 500. Clear double bottom, 1, 2, broke the neckline, and now we're headed higher. So I needed that confirmation before I bought in. Very similar to the past. It's exactly what happened. So I bought back into the market. There's a good chance we're just going to continue to head up and up and up. So it's exactly the same look at the double bottom right here. You can see it clear as day. 1, 2, break the neckline, go up higher. It is exactly, textbook double bottom breakout. So huge things, huge opportunities there. Definitely, we're keeping an eye on for XRP. Videos will be coming back to normal probably by, I would say, Sunday. Maybe Sunday or Monday, without a doubt Monday, but Sunday will be iffy if I record like this, or we'll have the normal usual setup. Otherwise, guys, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.